Hi, I'm Phil Vickery and welcome to my podcasts. I've got some delicious new recipes for you which are really easy and simple to make, so there's absolutely no excuse why you can't give them a try. Welcome to my podcast. Today we're making double choc cookie sandwich. Very, very easy and very simple and absolutely delicious. So the ingredients you'll need are butter, sugar, gluten-free flour, cocoa powder, chocolate buttons, carnation squeezy condensed milk, and the filling, fresh raspberries, ready-made ice cream and carnation squeezy caramel. As easy as that. First thing to do is to soften the ice cream. So I've got a shop bought ice cream here, and as you can see it's nice and soft, and just break that up a little bit, and this is going to be the beautiful filling for our sandwich later. So that's perfect. Then I've got some fresh raspberries. What I'm going to do is put a little spoon or spoon and a half of caramel onto there, and we'll just break those up lightly. What we want is a sort of a sauce, but more of a puree, chunky puree, that we're going to stir through the ice cream in a second. And then I'm going to pour those straight into the ice cream, like that. And then another touch more squeezy caramel. Not too much, a couple of spoonfuls. And just fold the mixture together, just like that. What we don't want to do is mix it completely. I want to see almost like a ripple effect, like a raspberry caramel ripple. And that is almost there. Good tip here, if you're going to melt ice cream slightly, the container you're going to put it back into, pop that in the freezer first, and it stops it melting further. And just put that into your plastic container or glass bowl, whatever you like. And lid on. Into the freezer and re-chill that for about 20 minutes. Next thing to do is to make the cookies. Now, here I've got some softened butter. And what you don't want here is the butter too soft. We're actually making a dough, but you want it soft enough to be able to beat the sugar in. So the sugar goes in, bring the whole thing together, and you can use a machine, but you don't need to mix it that much actually. You're not actually creaming a sponge here, you're just actually making up a nice soft dough. So a little bit of elbow grease is fine. Break that up, and I'm adding 170 grams of carnation squeezy condensed milk, and that going as well. In it goes. This does help with the mixing process. This is perfect. Then we add the gluten-free flour. That goes in, and the cocoa powder, that goes in, and we'll again just bring this together. If you chop through with a spatula, just start it off, otherwise the cocoa will go everywhere. And after a while, you'll start to get a paste. But you know what, the best thing to do is just to get your hands in there and bring that whole thing together using your thumbs and forefingers, and as you'll see, look at that, the mixture comes together. Now once it's come together, just sprinkle the buttons. We're just going to mix those through. They break up, don't worry. I'm just going to make sure they all go together. I'm going to pull off the size of a walnut, something like that. And then just roll them and put them onto the baking parchment and just flatten them out. Because these are gluten-free, they will expand slightly. Pop those into a preheated oven, 180 degrees centigrade, gas 4 for about 15 minutes. Now cooked and cooled, and we need to put everything together. So, get the ice cream from the freezer. Place one cookie on the plate. Look at that. We'll put a cookie on top. Just press it down slightly. And then finally, and that is it. Look at that. It's delicious. That's the best ice cream sandwich I've ever eaten. For more delicious recipes and ideas, go to carnation.co.uk. I've made it, now it's your turn.